So, what is up, y'all? Here today, about to go to work, go to Santa Barbara, make some money. Thought I'd talk to you guys, say some dumb random stuff, and enjoy the drive. My neighbors just love the cold starts with the J's Racing exhaust. It is like their most favorite thing about me. No, clearly it's not. But everyone hates me. Everyone blames me for anything car related. It's really annoying. Like, they call the cops on us and stuff. Like, when I have friends over that rev like racers and do pulls out in the street. But anyways, yeah. So everyone hates me in my neighborhood. They're like, it's the race car house, and all I do is dumb stuff. And I guess, nigga, I'm just trying to work on my car, fix it, and take it to the track. Like, I'm not trying to harass anyone or do anything like that. But hey, you know how people are. They just don't understand the whole car scene, the race life, all that stuff. But yeah, as you can hear, my freaking exhaust, it hits like a subframe brace, and it rattles sometimes, but it's no big though, because I mean, just listen to it. It's glorious. It sounds so good. I don't even need to play music most of the time. And I just got passed by a Ricer in his Lexus. Alright. But yeah, no, driving the S2000, you get a lot of attention wherever you go, especially with my car having a loud exhaust. And yeah, like, people are constantly trying to race me. People are like checking out the car. They rev at me because I downshift. They think I'm revving at them when clearly I'm not. I'm just, I'm doing my thing. But I mean, it's obviously an attention-grabbing car because it's a sports car and it's absolutely gorgeous. And two, it's loud. And three, it's a very rare car to see. So when people see that, like, whoa, what kind of car is that? My buddy, he's gotten like a bunch of like people saying like, oh, is that like a Ferrari? I'm like, what? How do you even like think of a Ferrari when you see an S2000 like that? I think that's very funny. Sweet. So I think it's quite humorous. But a lot of people are like, that's not a Honda. I mean, it kind of isn't, and it is. It's not your typical Honda, but technically, duh, it's a Honda. Honda S2000. Honda made these, but they didn't have fuel economy and comfort in mind. They were trying to build a race car, and they did that. From the factory, this car is phenomenal. This is for you guys. Honda, when they really put their mind to something, they do a fantastic job. For example, the NSX and the S2000, when they were trying to build race cars, they did that. And those two cars, dude, they whooped so much ass in the GTC. They're fantastic cars, and they just totally tear it up in the track too. So I feel like that's why they don't always produce like a sports car every year, because they're like, hey, we've shown you what we can do when we want to make a race car, and we come through and we do a fantastic job. So that's why they mainly focus on their comfort cars, their fuel economical cars, and their practical cars, because that's what makes the money, right? They sell a bunch of those cars, and we have a CHP. I hope he doesn't come for me next. Fingers crossed. Anyways, I don't speed, so we should be good, unless he's a punk and he's like, oh, your exhaust is too loud, blah blah blah. And I'm just getting passed by a bunch of cars because I'm going 69, 70. Anyways, so yeah, the reason why, obviously, it's because of it's not economical. It has to do with like economics, obviously. Like, they're not going to produce sports cars every year because the market for them is very low. You're not gonna have billion-dollar boys with all their money that they buy like Maseratis, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Maybachs, whatever, however you say that. But anyways, the point is, you're not gonna get guys with money buying S2000s, NSXs. I mean, they're more likely to get people to buy the newer NSX because they priced it super freaking high. Like, I don't know, don't quote me on this. I heard it was $1 million. I'm not current with that kind of stuff. I don't care for it. I mean, it's a cool car, but it's not like I'm gonna buy it, so I'm not gonna even look into the price. So they're not gonna get much market for these vehicles because they're more directed towards the lower class, the middle class people that buy cars just to get a point A to point B and have a couple amenities like cruise control, climate control, heated seats. I guess that's new, that's in, that's what's popular, I guess, whatever. And then Bluetooth radio, stuff like that. They're not looking for cars with a lot of horsepower. Obviously, like, oh, you should buy the V6 Accord because it has power. I would rather get better fuel economy, to be honest. But that's, I don't even know why I'm talking about. That is so random. But yeah, that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But yeah, you see these at the track all the time. They're always tearing it up, or they're simply sucking hard because it's not a friendly car. It's very, it's not, well, it is rewarding, obviously, when you drive any car fast, but it's not friendly. It's just gonna, it's really a double-edged sword. It can cut you very easily, and it can be very efficient and effective if you know what you're doing. It's a very good car. So, I go to Buttonwillow and Streets of Willow. Buttonwillow is my favorite track because I'm a Central California native. So, I go to Buttonwillow, and my fastest time is a 210 with the Miata. And the first time taking this to Buttonwillow doing the 13CW layout, I got a 202 with the wing. No front aero, just the wing. No front splitter, canards, stock front bumper, stock rear bumper, wing, and it's on Megan coilovers. Megan coilovers are trash for S2000s. I'm pretty sure they're trash for all the other cars like Evos, BRZs, anything that's over like 2,500 pounds. Because I will say, I actually really love the Megans on the Miata. They handle very nicely, and I love the setup on the Miata. They're really good. But obviously, I'm going to go with the more stiffer setup because I'm going to be running slicks and R-Comp tires now because I'm done with the summer tires. So I'm probably going to go with some Olin DFVs, get some, let's see, probably 16K swing rates, and it's gonna be pretty crazy because my end result is about 400 to 500 horsepower with the Miata. So I'm probably gonna do like a K-Series build and do an S2000 trans, get the adapter plate so I can bolt on the S2K trans onto the K-Series block, make some stupid power, sticky tires, and then Global Time Attack, what up? Coming for you, baby. It's gonna be good. So, because originally I was like, dude, I want to make 500-600 horsepower in the Miata, but realistically, that is stupid. That is so stupid because I rode in my friend's Evo 10, and he had 620 wheel horsepower. Oh my gosh, dude, like, my body has not reached 90 miles per hour so fast before. Like, the acceleration, geez, they're so gnarly and intense. Like, even a roller coaster, like the fastest roller coaster I've been on, like, yeah, it like really knocks you back into your seat, and it's nuts. But dude, this Evo, oh my gosh, like the G-forces were so strong. Like, I was trying to like sit forward and like pull myself forward while he was accelerating, and it was not happening. Like, it was ridiculous. I've never like been so restrained into the back of my seat before. It was nuts. So just seeing that power in action, a car with 620 horsepower, and that car probably weighs about like 3,200 pounds respectively. So it's a decently heavy car. So 600 horsepower in a 3,200 pound car is already nuts, completely nuts. Now drop 1,000 pounds, and we have the Miata, about 2,200 pounds, 23 with me in the car. 23, 24. I think, I forget. I wait. It's either 24 with me in the car or it's 22 with me in the car. But either way, even 2,400 pounds with the driver is not too heavy. That's pretty good. So, and it's half cage right now. So, anyways, even if the car were to weigh 2,500 pounds with additional aero, like a full cage later on in the future, making 400 to 500 horsepower is still ridiculous. Like, that is plenty to go fast, because when you're building a car, it's not all about power, obviously. Like, all you guys that know how to drive know that it's not about power. But what is really important is, I noticed this with the S2000 and the Miata, it's about usable power. Because on my toge, at first, driving the S2000 was really hard. I was like, dude, I think the Miata is faster too, or faster still. And then I started learning how to drive the S2000. It's a completely different animal. You don't drive them the same. It's completely different. Just because of the additional power and the additional, like, I think it's like 600 pounds heavier than my Miata. Something like that. But anyways, that's the difference. And you really have to adjust driving these two cars. But no, the S2000 is definitely faster. But at first, finding how and where to use the power of the S2000 on my toge, it was very hard, because I was confused with most of the part. I was like, dude, the car is sliding everywhere. I can barely get on the throttle. It's a different learning experience. But the point is, if your car has too much power, it's not usable. You're going to be spending more time trying to finesse the throttle because you're not able to you're obviously not putting as much power down, and you're not on throttle as much either. You're going to be spending more time braking, or you're going to be spending more time letting the car naturally decelerate, so just lifting off the throttle. So with that being said, you don't want to have too much power at the track. Obviously, you're going to have more power on a track car opposed to a car that you drive on the mountains, because you don't need 600 horsepower on the mountains. That is stupid. That is dangerous. I don't recommend that. I've never tried it. I tried a 315 wheel horsepower Evo. It was an Evo 8 my buddy had on my toge, and it was nutty, dude. I mean, it was nice that it was all-wheel drive, and that's what made it very usable. But 300 horsepower already on like a 3,000 pound car, it is plenty. You can go stupid fast. No one will keep up with you as long as you know how to drive on the mountains. So yeah, that's that. I'm like 45 minutes away from work. This video is already like 12 minutes long. So I'm gonna bring it back to y'all with some more interesting stuff, hopefully. Or maybe it's just gonna be talking, blabbering on, or I'll do some pulls in the S2000, walk around the car or something. But yeah, stay tuned, my niggas.